Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So today I'm going to be giving you guys an updated video on the relic grind that I did. I told you guys I'm going to make an update from last video and I just finished my weapon today. So the weapon will have a glow like this. Each one will be a little bit different, but some of the weapons are not really that much different from their counterparts because the glow starts from the tip of the weapon and then kind of permeates down. So Samurai looks like it's glowing entirely, but it's actually from the tip. So you must do the next quest after aether everywhere, wrought by hands phantasmal. The quest has to be done on the job that you want to upgrade first. After that, you just need to talk to this NPC here with your waxing arcanite to pass in for the next weapon. Talk to the lady back there like per usual. So you guys can check out the weapons for everybody else to see what they look like. So Warrior. The glow is only at the tip of the weapon and the rest of it kind of looks like the same from the previous step. Dark Knight is even worse because the glow is at the tip of it and the rest looks just the same. Paladin on the other hand, because it's a sword or a short sword, has the glow looks like it permeates from the whole thing. The shield itself is basically the whole thing looks like it's glowing. If you go to something like Gunbreaker, it's usually just the tip. Dragoon looks a little bit better because the tip of the spear is quite large, so it looks a little bit better than the rest. I say the one that looks the worst is probably the Reaper because the whole thing is just so gigantic and the only thing that you're getting is the tip of the scythe and a little bit on the curve. Monk I would say looks like the one of the best because it kind of glows from the tip of it, but then it kind of permeates downward. So I definitely think Monk is one of the best. Samurai you already just saw. Ninja is actually pretty good because the glow actually is from like the whole blade itself. Viper I actually like one of the best because it permeates more of the side and the tip of the weapon, so it looks pretty cool. Bard is a different case where it's basically like the whole front side of it is pretty glowy, so it's pretty cool. I like Machinist as well because it permeates from the barrels itself, which is not bad. Dancer is also good because it permeates from all three of the spikes. Black Mage, pretty decent. Here we have the book for a summoner. It's pretty okay for me, but I wish the whole thing glowed instead of just like the tip of it. Same thing with the Scholar, it's the same thing. Red Mage is actually pretty dope because the focus is also glowing as well as the tip of the blade. So that's pretty good. Pictomancer, it looks like an uncircumcised wiener, to be quite honest, so it doesn't look very good, but the palette does glow as well. White Mage is actually pretty decent. Scholar is basically the same as Summoner. Astro is not pretty bad. I like this one a lot. Sage is pretty good because it's basically like a rocket ship, so they did pretty well with Sage. And I think I showed you everything. Yeah, so basically I showed you guys all the weapons and what they look like. So yeah, they're going to be on level 760. So I think they're on par with the old Savage tier, I believe. No, it's 5 levels above, so it's just below the Savage tier, but it's on par with the Necron weapons. So yeah, if you're looking for a good weapon, 760 is a good one. I tried testing this out with Byakko. It's still not consistent. I still can't destroy him before he does a State of Shock, but in 7.4 I'm pretty sure that we will be able to knock him out, or at least I will be able to knock him out with consistency. So ultimately, yeah, this was not a pretty horrible step. I personally thought that the trial and the normal raids was the worst one because the light wasn't as abundant. The Alliance raid wasn't as bad as I thought because the Aether was pretty abundant in some of them. So I didn't really detest Alliance raid. But I would say the high level dungeon was my favorite roulette to do because number one, a lot of the dungeons were pretty easily zergable. And because I was playing Black Mage for the later half of it, basically Flare would murder everybody. I've gotten like 4 felt Courts of Troya, which was like the best one in my opinion because of the fact that the first boss was a bunch of ads, and Flare just murdered everybody because the wall-to-wall pulls were so abundant. But yeah, those were the easiest ones in my opinion, and then Trial and Normal Raid was the worst. I used the Party Finder with the Normal Raid, so we knocked those off pretty quickly. But ultimately, this is going to be the next step in the Relic grind, and then of course in 7.41, because we're not getting the North Horn until 7.5, expect another light farmish type deal with that. So yeah, this was not a bad step. I definitely would recommend that you do Party Finder for like trial and normal raids, and then do the Party Finder, or I mean the Duty Finder for the other two, because they're pretty easily done. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy 14 content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy 14 content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And the extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.